people should focus on getting jobs that can hire people with autism. Companies like Paramount or Raw Thrills or Konami, you name it. I want to produce a video game to do my life for Dance Dance Revolution or something like that. Don't take my word for it, but it's gonna be tricky to start, but never give up. I'm gonna keep on trying no matter what it takes.
This is The Media Machine, where media, business, and innovation intersect. Hi, I'm Johanna Salazar, and I'll be your host as we examine the future of content, technology, and entertainment through the lens of four key pillars: process, profit, people, and planet.
In today's episode, I'm joined by Michael Tanzer, author, speaker, and advocate, whose personal journey and powerful voice are shifting the narrative around neurodiversity. Michael's work is rooted in lived experience, and his storytelling brings both honesty and hope to the conversation around autism. It's critical that we elevate voices like Michael's, voices that remind us why inclusive education and access matters. This conversation is about more than awareness. It's about action, empathy, and designing a future where every student is seen, supported, and encouraged. This episode is sponsored by Foodstream Network. Full transparency, I am a co-founder in Foodstream, and Foodstream is a food tech platform that is looking to eradicate food insecurity in the world. Currently, Foodstream Network is bringing food education into neurodiverse schools in the Bronx and believes in building systems that work for everybody, not just a few, everybody.
Thank you so much for doing this. I'm so excited. I've been following your work, and I'm just really delighted that you took the time to do this. So tell me about you. What inspired you to do this?
My name is Michael. I have autism. I have hazel eyes, brown hair, black. I wear glasses, and I have autism since I was 3. I'm from Thornton, Ontario, Canada, and I wrote a book right now. It's called Michael's My POV on Life with Autism. When I first started writing it, I became confused and frustrated. But in the end, I decided to keep on going with the book. And I was encouraged to keep on doing it.
I love that. Michael, tell me what encouraged you to go on this journey from diagnosis to advocacy?
I began my journey with Autism Partnership back in 1995. I wanted to view him throughout my privacy podcast. It's called The Real Michael Tanzer Presents Michaelism. And come to think of it, all the students that brought diversity are now using my book as a disability studies course.
Wow, that's incredible. Congratulations.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it. So anyways, it doesn't matter if you call me a person with autistic or autistic person, or also the term autistic Canadian, please.
Oh, what are some of the most misunderstood aspects of living with autism?
Okay, let's see. Sometimes it sometimes can be really confusing, complicated, and frustration and rejection, all this stuff. It makes me feel that I don't want to give up, because giving up is wrong. And come to think of it, people should keep on going. Instead, they should step up to the people who rejected you to give them a second chance. It's that simple.
Tell me more about your memoir.
All right, let's see if we can here. And there's a lot of Japanese on it.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
And some drawings. I did some Pokemon drawings on my own.
Oh, I love that.
I must say that I did all of it on my own. I'm going to read some of the parts. So what do you know about me? Well, 4 stars. My name is Michael Tanzer, and I started writing this book during the year of 2018. I have brown hair, hazel eyes, I wear glasses like my parents, and I am an adult with autism spectrum disorder. I was diagnosed around the age of 3. I can be very friendly, and I want to introduce myself when I feel comfortable. I also like to know the names of people, so I always ask. A cool thing about me is that I can write and understand in different foreign languages like Japanese and limited French. I became interested in Japanese culture in high school and taught myself how to read and speak it. I also attended a Japanese community center to help me to learn the language very right.
Who did you write the book for?
For myself and for everyone who understands me and cares and supports me.
Oh, I love that. What made you become this powerful advocate for other autistic children? And youth and people.
People with autism should be accepted, not to be ignored or isolated or rejected. Instead, people should just fit in, whether different or autistic or not. And come to think of it, people should be able to make new friends who has the same interests as me.
Where can I find your book?
Amazon. You can actually get it on Amazon. And to be fair, I self-published it.
Oh, good. How did you?
English part.
I haven't figured out how to do that. So good for you.
So you see this? It's a book, Accidents Award. I'm gonna give it right here. Yeah, sorry. This is the award I won back in 2022. Yeah, I actually won it for the best autobiography book.
Wow. I love that. And you live in Canada, right?
Indeed, yes. Vaughan, Ontario, Canada. Yeah.
Yay! Now, where are you working right now?
I'm working with Autism Canada, where I continue to write articles there. And right now, I'm still coming up with articles, all that stuff. It's new, and I spread autism awareness, and I encourage people to accept themselves.
I love that. What can we do to support Autism Canada?
To cooperate through teamwork.
Cooperate through teamwork.
To collaborate.
Oh, got it. To collaborate through teamwork.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that so much. Okay. Yeah. Can you tell me a little bit about the workplace? Do you think the workplace needs to become more inclusive of neurodiverse talent?
Oh yeah. Let's take, for example, with Autism Canada. I started writing articles when I first became an ambassador back in October 2021. That's when COVID was still there. And I wrote great articles. For example, my favorite is, I can't remember that one, but I'll send you the links after that. So don't take my word for it. Everyone likes my stuff.
Why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
What role does media representation play in shaping public perception of autism?
I see people with autism being portrayed as characters on shows such as Monster High or Thomas the Train character or something. In the Japanese drama that I watch with myself, it has a Japanese character with autism. It's a show called Ataru. Ataru. I gotta admit, I love Japanese dramas a lot.
Do you use storytelling and media often to spread your message?
I use a mix of it. I'm not sure. My mission is to spread autism awareness online, social media, and then through person. And here's my message to all of you. So listen up. Never ever give up. Giving up is for rookies, because I am not giving up on myself. And even you. And I gotta admit it, never doubt yourself. And you know why? Because doubting yourself is wrong. So remember, never judge yourself, learn yourself, and improve yourself. Always. And to be fair, I've done great things, like I graduated from high school and I made new friends. And I took my photography course back in 2012. I took great pictures there.
Wow. Where does all this positivity come from? You're so positive. I love it. You're so positive. Where does it come from?
Myself. Yeah. Everywhere. Including myself. Yeah, don't mind me. But come to think of it, people should focus on getting jobs that can hire people with autism. Companies like Paramount or Raw Thrills or Konami, you name it. I want to produce a video game to do my life for Dance Dance Revolution or something like that. Don't take my word for it, but it's gonna be tricky to start. But never give up. I'm gonna keep on trying no matter what it takes.
Yay! You're so inspirational. I feel inspired by you.
Oh yeah.
The world needs to hear you.
That's why people should learn about me. For example, I talk for the people with autism, and the problem is the haters, because haters gonna hate.
I agree. You know, I almost didn't do this podcast because I was so afraid. I was afraid that I was going to look dumb, that I wasn't smart enough.
It happens to me, but in the end, I overcome my anxiety. Still, can't ever give up or hide, because it's wrong. Instead, you should come out of your shell, overcome your shyness, and zip.
Michael, where are you going to be in the next 3 to 5 years?
Get accepted by everyone and be able to work with
Yeah.
autism like me.
Where do you want to work?
That's a great, tricky question. And come to think of it, I can't figure yet, but I always wanted to produce video games, all this stuff. Produce media, and that's the best thing I've ever came up with.
Okay, so you want to produce media?
Yeah, video games, for example. Or Dance Aspiration as a arcade title. I love that game so much.
So if somebody's listening to this podcast or watching the video of the podcast and they work in video games, they need to know that you exist and that you really want to work in games. So they need to give you a job.
Or produce stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Or to advocate for the people with autism as well, too.
Michael, I love this so much because I have a company with my husband. It's called Food Stream Network, and we bring food education to schools. And we work with a lot of young people who are neurodiverse. So what I want to do is I want to bring your book to those classrooms. And I'm going to commit to buy a lot of your book, many copies of your book, and we're going to bring them to the classroom and we're going to share them with the students. And then maybe you can speak to those students. I think you need to be inspiring this generation of neurodiverse talent to have that same positivity as you. You inspire the world. I really want to promote your book on my channels so folks learn about it and buy it.
Yeah. My Instagram is The Real Michael AC, so follow me, everyone. You know what to do.
You know what to do, people. All right, so we're going to wrap it up. Is there anything else you want to share?
So remember, listeners, never ever give up. Stay strong. Be positive 24 hours, 7.
I think your positivity is contagious and the world needs to hear your message, Michael. You're so inspiring. Thank you for choosing to be on this podcast.
I'm glad I got the chance to be on your podcast. It means a lot.
I love that. Thank you for ending it on such high note. Michael, it's been a pleasure talking to you and we will be in touch, okay?
Yeah.
I'm encouraging all of you to please help me support Michael and buy his book and help us help him spread his voice, his positivity, because it's so contagious. During my conversation with Michael, I was feeling emotional. When we're in the classrooms in New York City with neurodiverse students, teaching them food education, seeing how they react to it. It's incredible because we're living the change. And speaking with Michael helps me see a future where folks like him have opportunity. He said it. He wants a job. He wants to be seen. He wants to be supported. He wants everybody to buy his book. So please help me help him. Let's buy his book. And if there's a video game maker out there, I mean, I'm not going to call you out, Unity, but if somebody's out there willing to give Michael a chance, give him an opportunity to develop a video game, to listen to his ideas, because neurodiverse students play your games. Let's help him. Help me help Michael. Thank you so much for listening to this episode. Bye.
Thanks for listening to our show. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. You can follow us at The Media Machine Podcast on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and X. The Media Machine is hosted by Johanna Salazar. Our producers are Mia Vinciguerra and Johanna Salazar. This episode was edited by Andrés Cote. This episode features music from Envato Elements. Thanks for listening.